The drama, action, beauty, and power of East Africa's wildlife is beyond compare. Gustafson Photo Safari takes you to the southern Serengeti, where the Great Migration's 2.5 million wildebeest and zebras give birth. A cheetah hunts. Lions make a kill. After eating their fill, the pride searches for water. Elephants arrive at a watering hole. You can expect great drinking shots with trunks flying and water spraying, but today was swimming day. Elephant after elephant entered the pool to drink, splash, spray, snorkel, and wrestle. There were elephants everywhere. Gustafson Photo Safari's goal is to be in the right place, at the right time, for dramatic action. Our aim is to make well-crafted, action-filled, storytelling photographs and not end up with photos of just a pile of elephants. It's impossible to view this as anything but elephants having fun. Finally, they left the pool, only to end their afternoon at a nearby mud hole. In the end, there were no elephants in sight, only elephant-shaped mud. A new day, and 2 lions are courting. The honeymoon shots can be dramatic. Cheetahs were plentiful and active, allowing us to see twins, newborn cubs in the safety of the marsh. 3 brothers hunting, a family of 4 on a kill, a mother and son, even a mother with 5 cubs coming out for the first time. At first light, this cheetah is pestered by 3 jackals to hunt, so they might get the leftovers. Her sights set on a herd of gazelles. The chase went at blinding speed, and the jackals were left in the dust so she could eat in peace. Here, 2 big male cheetahs approached a mother and her son. As the story unfolded, the mother called these 2 in with intense chirping. They were 2 of her cubs from a previous litter, and her goal was to have her nervous younger son join their cohort. A pack of African hunting dogs is a rare sight, so when we found this group in a secluded valley, we made the most of it. These highly social and extremely endangered dogs allowed us to stay for an hour as they rested, groomed, and surveyed the surrounding plains. At some unheard signal, they all joined in a swirling mass and peeled off into hunting formation. It rained during the night. We found lions in the short grass plains. 2 mothers with 4 cubs were enjoying their morning. The cubs attacked each other and then ambushed the mothers. The mothers allowed the cubs to practice takedown techniques that will make them Africa's supreme hunters when they grow up. The same photographic goals apply here. Storytelling shots rather than just a pile of cats. Leopards are my favorite, so I was happy to find this gorgeous female on a clear branch. Looking up, we discovered she had a cub with her. the stretch, the jump, the nursing. And the cubs' clumsy dismount were great for our photos. They reappeared right in front of us before heading for the bush. Another encounter with the lion family. This time the mothers were sleeping when the two males made their appearance. The cubs were intent on greeting the fathers, but the males were more reluctant and wanted to be left alone. My favorite photos show the power and the fury of the males, matched with the cubs' lack of fear and relentless love. We got to the hippo pool with hopes for dramatic action. The water was high and there were a lot of hippos. Hippos returning late from the night's foraging created disturbances that led to jousting with the underlying soundtrack of their bellowing. A classic shot is a mammoth yawn as they clear their lungs and inhale fresh air. A brother and sister leopard were awakened by a late afternoon rainstorm. They climbed to sheltered branches, where the brother licked the rain from his sister's neck. The next morning we were happy to find the two leopards joined by their mother. They were strolling down the track in the pre-dawn. Proper exposure was crucial to making a successful shot in this light. As the sun came up, the mother chose a tree for her daily lessons. Today she apparently wanted to teach the cubs to fly. Then she took them to the impossibly thin branches at the top of the acacia tree to raid birds' nests. It's one thing to get a nice leopard portrait, but quite another to witness and photograph life moments like these. The Ngorongoro crater was packed with action. After the short rains, everyone was filled with energy. Wildebeest and Cape buffalo jousted, and zebras chased and fought on the open plains. Fresh, green grass after the rains also triggered the births of countless wildebeest, zebras, and other species. Wildebeest nurseries offer lots of photographic moments. Rains also provide water that allows the bull elephants to come out of the marshes, making it possible to get close to these majestic animals. With all these elephants out and about, we were hoping to see some of the really big tuskers. This one chews the soft grass roots, then spits them out to make room for more. One of the biggest lions in the crater took a majestic walk across the meadow. Crowned cranes mate for life and are usually found in pairs. While their mating dance can be spectacular, we were amazed to have crane after crane fly in until there were over 100 of them in a flock, bowing, dancing, and making their haunting calls.
Todd?
Yes?
Can you see the jump in front of the crane?
Yes.
Look the jump.
Our last day of safari was highlighted by big bull elephants at the hippo pool. They greeted, fed, and jousted. Finally, the bull with the nicest tusks we had seen on this trip approached and fed on the soft green reeds at the edge of the pool for great photos. It was a perfect scene for our goodbyes to the crater. Here are some more photos from this year's Gustafson Photo Safari Great Migration trip. A very special thanks to my lovely wife, Julie Gustafson, for the HD footage you've just seen and for making it a safari like no other.